All right, guys. So remember the theme card. This is how you read, for the most part. Not every single time, because sometimes things change, but 90 something percent of the time, the theme card is going to tell you, it's going to inform you how to read the rest of the reading, right? So, like these highs over here, good chance that these highs over here are not highs for the day. That's based on on the fact that we have rally into key resistance, followed by a decline with consecutively lower spikes up on the way down. So we should see this should be a lower spike, right? We have a low signification at the end of the day as well. Hopefully, people in the midst of this move to the upside, people will follow along with the daily prediction posted like over a month ago. Um, that was an opportunity to open up a long position. Another indication that these highs were not going to be as high. This, another indication. And then the low at the end of the day, another indication. Come here, Goof. Follows the Mercury retrograde chart pattern as well. My sense is that because we missed that, we didn't have that first drop like we did here. This initial drop kind of like missed it, probably based on weekend information. But point being is that that makes me think that we may not go as low as expected. Maybe like somewhere here. We'll have to see. Oh, and I'm on right now, guys, just because I missed. I'm like I screwed up the schedule because it's a new schedule, so I totally missed the last two. I forgot about 8 p.m. My apologies. And then I thought it was a different. I thought I had an afternoon reading in the morning, so I missed that one. I got to get used to the schedule. In any case, I'm doing this, and then I'll be back on at around 8 p.m. That way, I'm making up for the two that I missed. If you're new to the channel, our live streams just went members only. AAV. So the way that you get members only is you would go to our YouTube channel page, which is Tarot for Traders, and click the join button. Under join, you want to sign up for the supporter membership, and that gets you access to ask questions. Will NIO hit $10 this year or next year? Will NIU hit $10 this year? No. Will NIU hit, or excuse me, NIO? Did I say NIU? Yikes. All right, let me do that again. Will NIO hit $10 this year, 2024? I gotta know. Will NIO hit $10 in 2025? I got a yes. I got the Aeon card. Nice move there. All right, so so that's a pretty significant move. If you're like a buy and hold type of person, you'd want to go for this. This is the type of trade alert that I would put in the total access channel if anybody's wondering. We're doing these alerts now. Hey, it was luck. All right, so we've got Netflix, Boeing, and Bitcoin on the agenda. We already did SPY. If you're joining us, just when the live stream is done, you can go to the beginning of the stream and watch the SPY part. Let's go with Bitcoin. So here we are in the midst of this larger ellipse that we drew, I mean, days and days ago. So my sense is that this is where if you want to make sure you don't miss an opportunity, you would open up 25% of a position here. And then if you want to be, if you're more cautious and you're not so much worried about missing the opportunity as you are about being right on point, in this darker ellipse, if we enter this ellipse, that's where I would say complete your position. Maybe have like add like 50% of a position there, or if you're just starting the position at this time, you'd want to do 75% of a position. Because we might go lower. It's hard to say after the retrograde period, because that's the retrograde kind of strategy helping to guide us, and we'll be without that afterwards. Will SPY have higher highs and or lower lows as compared to today? Like what time frame it was like? Of course, it's going to have a higher high and a lower low, and compared to today at some point. Like, what are you talking about? What time? Within the month, the year, like a few days? It's not a complete question. But what we're looking for is this entry point. If you're short in Bitcoin from back at a peak, then I would say you'd want to exit the short around this price level. It's a pretty like hazy kind of thing. And the reason why I say 75% of a position and not a full position is because when you get out here around the 16th, 17th, and the 19th, there's some pretty notable buy opportunities. It's hard to say if the lows. I think that's probably where the low is. But overall, it seems to be a bullish kind of month for Bitcoin. And then towards the end of the month, there's a lot of big moves multiple big moves in like the last 10 days, multiple big moves all to the upside, maybe one big move to the downside in there, but multiple moves to the upside, which makes me think we have a pretty big move higher and like a breakout of some kind there, maybe right here on the 23rd, probably on the 23rd. All right, now we're taking a look at Boeing. We've got daily readings for Tesla coming out for the month of October. They should start dropping tonight if you've got early access. You'll see the paid version or the public version of those. If you've got the monthly access, then you would see the paid version of those. What am I looking for? Boeing. Okay. All right, and the question was stock direction for tomorrow, Friday, and next week. Overall, between now and the end of next week, overall trend direction for Boeing. So we have a rally offering opportunity to open up a short position or close a long position. I got the Princess of Wands, which is the end of August, kind of like on the cusp of August, September. It's mixed in the early part of September, so I would say rally offering opportunity to open up a long position. Excuse me, rally offering opportunity to open up a short position. Overall, between now and the end of next week, for tomorrow, the next day, very mixed. Very sidewaysy tomorrow. Sideways S formation on Friday. Monday might be opportunity to open up a short, which you would close on Wednesday. You'd open up a long position on Wednesday. Yeah, we've got a pretty significant low for Boeing here in September. This is probably a low for the year. Let me see. So we had that low there in April, May. A low here in August. I think we probably go lower towards the end of the month, and if we're at a low for the year at the end of the month, that would be a significant opportunity to open up a long position. Oh man, look at SPY. Dude, killing it now. So I was in a straddle yesterday. I was too sleepy to really pay attention. I should have got out of my wrong position here. But instead I wrote it all the way here to here, and then I sold it here to cut my loss. It was a minimal loss. And now I'm just short. Everybody who's got early access, the early access subscription is following along on these day trades that I've been doing. So they're with me on as far as being short into this decline that we're seeing. All right, and then we've got Netflix. Overall, for between now and the end of next week, we have a rally into key resistance, and we decline pretty notably from that. Probably go lower than where we rallied from. The heck? What the heck is going on? This is supposed to be all the way over here. Weird. The Netflix chart, that's one that you would need total access subscription in order to get the... Look at that trade, guys. You see that? That was a trade from all the way down at 5... What is that? 587. You would have exited, if you were cautious, you would have exited here at 656. If you were a little bit more speculative, you would have rode it all the way up here to like 690-ish. Either way, really solid trade. That's something that you would have access to if you have the total access subscription that you get on our website, tarotfortraders.com. All right, so on a daily basis, tomorrow I'm getting more sidewaysy behavior, pretty volatile on Friday. End of day, that volatility ends with a fast sudden move higher. Tomorrow is Friday. So that's probably what happens. We start out sidewaysy, becomes more volatile, ends with a fast sudden move higher. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Price swings on Monday, a pop and drop on Tuesday, rally along diagonal trend line on Wednesday, breaking through key resistance, meeting another resistance, and then pulling back to them. That's probably where you'd want to exit along. Or you could be more speculative and wait till Friday. But it's a little risky. I'd probably get out on Wednesday of a long position. Oh, interesting. We might have another spike to the upside and then another low. We've got about 30 minutes. It's probably not as high of a spike, and then we have a lower price level at the close. For tomorrow, higher highs and lower lows for tomorrow. My sense is that we have a lower low tomorrow in the early morning. We rally out of it, decline back to it midday. And then I think there's a pretty big move at the end of the day to the upside there. So in relation to where we are now, we probably have a lower price level and a higher price level tomorrow. If you're just hopping on, guys, I'm not normally going to be on at this time on this day. I just hopped on because I kind of messed up on the schedule and missed the last two times I was supposed to be on, so I'm catching up here. I will be on at 8 p.m. tonight. I'm assuming people will probably have crypto questions at that time, but we'll see. I'll be on. And it looks like the changes that we made to the subscription are already having a significantly positive effect on the business model and all that, guys. So I think we're probably on our way. I mean, we're out. We're not out of hot water, but we're on our way in that direction. That's my sense. See, I just keep seeing more like Ace of Wands, Princess of Wands, Unicursal, Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands, Princess of Wands. I mean, this is very toppy stuff. Is the SP low for the week at the close today or tomorrow? It's hard to say. That's what I'm kind of wondering. Are we going to see it here at the close or in the morning tomorrow? I think it's probably in the morning tomorrow. But that's like, there's also indications that we see it again here. This is really conflicting energy going on, highs and lows. These might be like significant peaks, and this is a low here. I'm picking up on a low on the 10th, really, when I look at the dailies. See, here it is. Probably that Fool card, actually. Yeah, probably that Fool card is when you'd want to exit on the 10th. Yeah, see, here's that move to the upside. I think we probably turn around here in the last half hour and go back to a lower price level. If you're just joining us, guys, interested in asking questions, we do members only live streams now. So the way that you would ask questions is you need to sign up for membership, and you go to our channel, Tarot for Traders, click the join button, and sign up for supporter membership. You get the star next to your name, and you're able to ask questions and whatnot. We have the planned schedule is Mondays and Thursdays 9 to 10 a.m. Tuesdays and Fridays 3 to 4 p.m. and then Wednesdays and Saturdays 8 to 9 p.m. Will Apple and JPM be more overall bullish or bearish tomorrow? All right, so Apple. The link to the live trading view chart, you would get that link as part of the monthly access membership tomorrow. It's mixed. We probably to the downside, but like downside mixed, back and forth behavior. JPM. Do I have one for? Nope. This is one you'd need total access for. Overall trend tomorrow. Guys, stick around. I'm going to explain the services if anybody's interested. The new, like the changes that we made. Science card. It's a little unclear for JP tomorrow, unfortunately. Sorry about that. It was luck. Yeah, so we probably turn around here because it would make sense that the spike would be lower than this spike, right? Consecutively lower spikes up on the way down. Usually the moving averages will act as resistance levels, and you can see that's what's taking place pretty much. That's the strife card in action. So tomorrow's trade, guys, in the morning, if you're looking for a day trade, enter into a long position at a trough. So we should have three pokes through the same trend line. Usually it's horizontal trend line in the post market, but a sharp drop off of that third poke into a low at the open where we attempt to establish support. You open up along there. We should rally into key resistance somewhere between that 9:30 and 10 o'clock. Excuse me, 9:30 and 11 o'clock, probably closer to 10. We're going to rally into resistance, and then we should have a notable move back down. My sense is that we probably revisit the low from the morning midday. So if you miss that opportunity, you could exit out of it there. There's also, you to close the long position here in that rally, open up a short position for another day trade where we revisit the low midday. Yeah. Hey guys, by the way, so I'm going to be on at 8 p.m. tonight, just to make up for last night when I was supposed to be on at 8 p.m. It's helpful for the channel if anybody that's like a regular live stream live viewer, if you can manage to get on for that live at 8 p.m., that will help us gain traction at that time slot and be very beneficial for the channel. So hopefully I see some of you guys able to help out in that regard. I.e., like if there's people on the live, they show it to more people to bring them to the live, if that makes sense. New times, usually there's very little people on it because it's not regular yet. So anybody that wants to help the channel, that's a good way to help out. Be on at 8 p.m. tonight. Will XLF be more bullish or bearish next week? XLF is another chart you would need total access subscription for. Ooh, the devil card. Generally, when indicating direction, the devil card is usually to the downside in a situation like this. Looks like we have a scary situation, chart behavior, that we have like a big move out of actually. So probably a fake out to the downside. From a daily basis, yeah, Monday's an opportunity to open up a long position. A big move to the upside on Tuesday. Looks like we probably revisit the lows on Wednesday. A decline on Thursday ends with a fast sudden move higher, and then more kind of like fluctuating sideways on Friday. I would say there's a pretty dope opportunity to get into a long position on Monday and close out of it probably on Tuesday. Uh, AVGO earnings tonight. Chart reaction in response to AVGO earnings. Interesting. AVGO, another one that you would need total access for. It's weird. I got the peace card and the lust card. Let me see. Let's try that one more time. The truce card. Interesting. So this is going to be like a big move higher and then a retracement of that move back down. Where do we go from here? I got the prudence card. Probably open up a long position here. Not a huge one, but just in case I'm off.
Order filled.
We're probably gonna finish off at a low here, guys. And that's what makes me a little, this move here, the Prince of Wands out of the low. I opened up a very small long position just in case, because I'm a little overextended on the short side. Or I was. Now I'm okay. All right, guys. With that said, I'm gonna roll. Much love and appreciation to everybody watching, and you know what to do. Blessings to all my angel investors. If you can make the 8 p.m. live stream tonight, it's super helpful for the channel, because the more active viewers, the more likely they are to put us in front of new viewers. And when it's a new time slot, there's likely going to be very few people. So the more people that join that are current watchers, the better it'll be for the channel. Much love and appreciation, guys. I'll see you at 8 p.m.